Just 1 tablespoon and your tomatoes will explode overnight. Fellow gardeners, I'm about to share something that sounds almost too simple to be true, but trust me when I say this single tablespoon trick has transformed countless tomato gardens. You've probably got this miracle ingredient sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now, and once you discover its power, you'll never look at your tomato plants the same way again. The kitchen cabinet secret that changes everything. The hero of our story isn't some expensive fertilizer or exotic soil amendment, it's humble baking powder. Yes, the same ingredient you use for fluffy pancakes can unlock your tomato's true potential. But here's the crucial part, we're not talking about sprinkling it randomly or dumping it on leaves. This method requires precision and understanding of what's actually happening beneath the soil surface. When you apply exactly 1 tablespoon of baking powder around each tomato plant's base, you're initiating a gentle chemical reaction that transforms your soil environment. The magic lies in baking powder's ability to slightly reduce soil acidity, creating optimal conditions for nutrient absorption. Most gardeners don't realize that even slightly acidic soil can lock away essential nutrients, leaving plants starving despite being in seemingly fertile ground. The science behind the overnight transformation. Your tomato plants are constantly battling to access calcium and potassium, 2 nutrients absolutely critical for robust growth and fruit development. In acidic conditions, these nutrients become chemically bound to soil particles, essentially invisible to hungry plant roots. When baking powder enters the equation, it gently raises the pH just enough to liberate these trapped nutrients, making them immediately available for uptake. This nutrient liberation really explains why gardeners often report those seemingly overnight improvements. Within just a few hours of applying, the roots start absorbing previously inaccessible calcium, which leads to stronger cell walls and, well, more vigorous growth. What's more, potassium uptake increases dramatically, improving the plant's ability to regulate water and enhance fruit quality. The result? Visibly healthier foliage, increased flowering, and noticeably improved fruit set within just a few days. The proper application technique, folks, is crucial. Timing and technique really make all the difference between success and disappointment. So, apply your tablespoon of baking powder directly to the soil in a circle roughly 6 inches from the plant's stem, never on the foliage itself. Work it gently into the top inch of soil using your fingers or a small cultivator, and then give it a good watering to activate the pH adjustment process. Now, the watering step, let me tell you, cannot be overlooked. Without adequate moisture, baking powder just sits there, inactive and pretty much useless on the surface. Deep watering ensures the powder dissolves and penetrates the root zone where the real transformation occurs. Apply this treatment every 3 to 4 weeks throughout the growing season. But hey, resist the temptation to use more than recommended. Excess alkalinity can be just as problematic as acidity, Beyond growth, one of the most dramatic benefits experienced by gardeners using this technique is, well, the virtual elimination of blossom end rot. This devastating condition, is characterized by dark, sunken spots on the bottoms of fruits. It primarily results from calcium deficiency, often not because calcium isn't present, but because plants just can't access it in acidic conditions. By optimizing soil pH, baking powder ensures calcium remains available throughout fruit development. Gardeners who, previously lost entire crops to blossom end rot are now reporting healthy, unblemished tomatoes season after season. The improved calcium uptake also strengthens plant structure, which honestly reduces susceptibility to splitting and other stress-related issues. Remember, gardening success really comes from understanding rather than just guessing. This simple technique works because it addresses fundamental soil chemistry, not because of, marketing magic. Try it on a few plants first, observe the results, and get ready to be amazed by what just 1 tablespoon can accomplish. Ready to revolutionize your tomato garden? Subscribe to Smart Garden for more science-backed techniques that deliver real results. And hey, don't forget to share this game-changing tip with fellow gardeners who deserve bigger, better harvests.